Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, you are a big bright Christmas tree. Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Yeah. Good evening, YouTubers, and welcome to the Countmouth channel. Off to Windsor Castle to see to see what they're doing. Every year they normally project some sort of Christmas joy or rubbish on Windsor Castle, and I thought I'd see you guys. No, I thought I'd show you guys what's that all about, or what it's all about. So yeah, that's where we are going. On the way, I thought we'd talk a little bit about Nativity plays. In particular, I want to know if you guys were ever in a Nativity play, and specifically, did you play a part in Nativity that actually had fuck all to do with the biblical reference, because they just needed as many fucking kids as possible to be included? They just didn't want to let anybody not be included in the play, so they did stupid things and put people in dressed up as characters that had no reference to the biblical or to, you know, Jesus and all that crap at all. So I'm going to give you an example, and that's my experience when I was a kid, when I was in the Nativity, and what I got asked to play. So I was in infant school, which is very young school for those. I think it was infant school, or was it play school? I can't remember. I was fucking young. It must have been play school. I don't know, but I was young anyway. Young enough to not be able to say, do you know what, this is fucking ridiculous, I ain't doing this. And it was a very small school, so they wanted to include everyone. And so, you know, most kids had a part in the Nativity, and those that didn't got asked to do, like, you know, help make the backgrounds, you know, like paint the backgrounds. And I was I was pretty useless at art and anything like that, and I was rubbish at standing up in front of people and talking. So they roped kids like me into just being just stuff on the stage. So some kids were dressed as boulders, some kids were dressed as trees. Not sure they had trees in the Holy Land, but anyway, trees were there. And I, for some utterly random reason, was asked to be a crocodile. Now, I had one part in the play, and that was to walk into the woods, which was which is where all the kids dressed as trees were, and slalom my way in between three children dressed as trees. And basically the tree was kids wrapped in paper that had been painted brown, and their arms were branches. That was a tree. No expense spared, clearly. I had to slalom in and out of them whilst moving my arms up and down in a pincer motion to replicate the jaws of a crocodile, and then slalom back off again. That's all I had to do. Could I possibly fuck it up? Well, yes, I could. Now, there was two things that caused me some problems. Number one, I had to wear fucking green tights, which, blokes, guys, if you've ever tried to put on a pair of tights before, they are well hard to get on. They are properly tight. I guess that's why they call them tights. But yeah, I never thought of that. But yeah, I guess that's why they call them fucking tights. Oh my god, it took me forever to get these damn things on. Anyway, I never really got them over my right all the way up to the top. So I was kind of waddling with these things on. But then also I had to wear a paper mache mask, which had a kind of nose protruding out with little spikes on it, which was, you know, supposed to be my, you know, my snout or whatever, the jaws of the crocodile. Now, that was all fine. The problem was as soon as I started walking on stage and started my pincer motion with my arms, I knocked my mask and couldn't see where I was going. And because I couldn't see where I was going, I was trying to sort my mask out, and I ended up kind of walking like this with my head like that, and I just couldn't. I just could not get my bearings, and walked straight in to the first child, who, because they'd been wrapped like a tube, just fell, but fell into the second child, who fell into the third child, and like a domino effect, they all went down. I walked in a straight line, because I was a pro. I walked in a straight line to the end of the stage, turned around, pincer motion still going, what I had, and then walked back off again, and then cried like a stupid twat that I was, because I'd ruined the whole play. That was my only ever time that I was ever in a play and ever on stage, and I hated every second of it, mainly because I got made to do it. But it's a really good example of how some nativities will do anything to get everybody involved, and I'd love to know if you've ever had a similar experience. So please do stick it in the chat window. And yeah, and so the rest of this journey, you know, let's see what happens, but if not, I will see you when we get to Windsor Castle. So there it is. Now you can see the stuff. And there you go, that's it. That's Windsor Castle, the lights, Windsor Castle itself. Now, as it's early, I think we should have a quick trip to Marlow to see the lights of Marlow, because they're always very nice. I was about to say, are these bikes? This is the bikes. Well, not even bikes, they're scooters. Rude boys on their scooters. Jesus Christ. Oh, do you know, I don't even know why I'm knocking it. I don't. You know, so what? They're having a bit of fun. As long as they're not fucking menaces, then that's... Oh God, how old am I? As long as they're not menaces. Jesus. When did I get to that age? When did I start looking at younger people and going, oh, don't do that? Oh, when did I become my dad? Actually, whilst we're riding around and chewing the fat, as it were, people, I just want to say a big thanks to everybody. I hit 50 subscribers the other day, and I just want to thank you for all your support. Metalhead, if you're watching this, I know you were my first subscriber, mate. Thank you very much. And yeah, I just... motovlogging community, there's such a great community, and I just thank you guys for all your support, and for all of you that subscribe to me and watch my content. You know, I'm glad you guys like it. I hope you continue to like it, and yeah, thanks a lot. Cheers. Welcome to Marlow, and the Christmas lights of Marlow are here. Very nice, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty, isn't it? Really. And I think we shall end this vlog on the Christmas tree. Thanks everyone, have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I shall speak to you in 2016.